makeup channel. So today I filmed a really pretty kind of Barbie inspired doll makeup look. I think this looks so pretty, guys. I can't even explain it. I feel really nice and girly with these pretty crisscross lashes, and it's super lightweight as well. I don't feel like I have anything on. So if you guys want to see how I create this look, please keep watching. Okay guys, so let's get started. As you guys can see, my ass is a lot more tan than the last video. I literally just got a spray tan by Vita Liberata, so your girl is tanned. Hopefully my foundation matches today. It's so hard to match your foundation when you got a tan, you know, because the colours are different, the undertones are different, you feel me? So I received this package the other day. It's from Dose of Colours, and it's their new Mint for You range. I was about to say mint to be, it's called Mint for You. Tweet, can you read? So it's from Dose of Colours, and they just launched a whole little collection that's all inspired by like, mint and pink and stuff. There's this one eyeshadow in here that I was like, oh girl, I need me someone there, and it's like a really nice mint green colour. I love wearing like mint greens and blues on my eyes. I think it's really flattering, especially for brown eyes. So we're going to do a tutorial on that today. I've done a little Instagram tutorial where I've done mint eyeshadow and I named it Mint Chocolate Chip, and so many people like love that look, and I thought it was so pretty as well. So I thought, let me do a recreation of that on YouTube. So they launched a brand new Ideal Duo. I really love the Ideal Duos. They have like a cream on top and then a powder at the bottom. So we're going to be using it today. So this is what the shade looks like. It's like a really pretty green with like gold glitter running through it. I think it'll be so pretty. I'm going to actually try to use the top part of the Ideal Duo. You guys can see it's a bit more like a darker green, which I don't know if I like actually. This is a bit more like tealy. I'm going to use the Zoeva 234 brush. It's like a flat shader brush. It's quite fluffy and quite dense. And I'm going to go in with the cream. Okay, and then we're going to pat this on the inner eyelid. And I'll kind of bring it about halfway, a bit further than halfway. And I'm holding my brush so weird right now. I feel like a painter. We're just kind of doing this just so that it creates like a base, so that the pigment really sticks on top. But you want to make sure it's not too dense, because otherwise I find that with creamy product, I don't think this set, so you don't want to be like creasing throughout the day. You just want it tacky enough so that when you put like a loose pigment on top, it will just stick to it. Okay, and then underneath I'm going to use the same brush, and I'm going to go in with the pigment side, and this is the real shebang. And then I'm going to use the cleaner side of the brush, okay, and we're going to go right on top. Ooh, this is pretty. The base really does help it stick on top, because it has quite a lot of like gold glitter running through it. It does make the glitter stick on top rather than just falling off the eyes, you know. So I mainly pack it on the eyelid. I want this bit to be the most intense, and then when I go up higher, it's going to slowly blend out. I'm literally packing it right on top, and then when I have less on my brush, I slowly start to flicker it so it kind of fades up a bit higher. I like it. I like it. I like this colour. I love greens. Oh child, this is so pretty. So pretty. So quick and easy as well. I love the fact it's like one duo. So it comes in loads of different shades. There's also a really pretty rose gold one that comes in this collection that I might do another video on. So if you guys want to see me do a look on that, we could definitely do that. Okay, and then just on the outer corners, I'm going to blend this out with a brown, kind of warmy kind of shade. I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe for that, but you can honestly use any browns. There's nothing special in this palette in particular. I just like the fact it has like loads of colours similar together so that you can mix and match, you know. So I'm going to go in with this colour here. It's called Chip. It's like quite a warm brown, and I'm going to use my Smith, what's this brush called, 230 brush, and we're going to put this on the outer corners just to help blend this all together. So just on the outer corners, I'm just doing a bit more like a rounder, circular kind of motion. My dog is barking all the time in every single video, Coco! And then I'm going to go in with this shade here. It's called Butter. And then I'm just going up a bit higher with this colour because it's a bit warmer. So it's going to be a bit more like the transition shade. I'm just going to use a big blending brush to blend it out. This looks like a MAC 224, but I can't find any of my MAC 224s anyway. So this is from Iconic London, but I think you can only buy this in a brush set. But it's very, very similar, like a little dupe for the MAC 224. And then I'm just going to go in with this shade. It's called Silk Cream. Because this brush is a bit bigger, it's able to just blend into the crease a bit more. And it's very similar to like my colour, like a little bit deeper, and blend into my brow bone a bit easier. It almost is like I'm using like a translucent shade with a tint of colour to it. And it's all about like slowly working in the colour. So you kind of want to go on top of that dark shade to make sure it's all seamless, and then we can slowly start to go in the crease and make it a bit deeper. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this shade. It's called Puta, with a little bit of that shade that we used before. What was that called again? Buns, I think it's called. And I'm just going to go back into the crease just to deepen this shade up here, but I'm going to blend it up a little bit higher as well. I'm going to go back to my smaller brush because I want to get a bit more like targeted, the deeper shade. So I'm going to go in with Mocha here. This is just going to go right on the outer crease here, just to help work in this crease, just make it a bit more deeper and a bit more intense. So you guys can see when I go slowly fade and then I just work up just certain areas, just make it a bit deeper, it's a lot easier than going in darker and then trying to blend it out, because the deep shade will never be as intense. So I find when you kind of work backwards and do your darker shade last, that's when it goes a lot more depthy. Depthy is not even a word, bitch. A lot more in depth. Does that make sense? I can't speak English, bitch. Okay, so I'm just going to do the same on this eye, onto this eye. So for this eyeshadow look, I kind of want to keep my eyes a bit more like brighter rather than a bit too dark, you know. So I'm going to go with a creamy skin tone eyeliner instead, and this technique will make your eyes look a bit bigger as well. So if you guys are looking to make your eyes look a bit more like awake, less red, less tired, then definitely go for more of a nude eyeliner in your waterline rather than like a white, because a white is a bit too stark and it can look a bit fake sometimes. So this is a MAC chromographic pencil in NC15/NW20. It's a pro product, so you can only find it in pro stores. You guys can use any nude eyeliner though. You can get one from Rimmel as well, it's quite cheap. I'm going to put this along my waterline, my bottom lash line, and it just gives it a bit more, I don't know, not a squinty look. I'm going to put eyeshadow underneath though, but this is just so that any redness or anything like that will just help waken you up. And in photos from afar you can really see a difference as well. I like these ones from MAC because they're creamy, but they don't last long. Literally they'll kind of wear off in like a couple of hours, so it's a bit annoying. Okay, and then just underneath my eyes I'm going to go back in like a dark brown and just to smudge out just a little bit on the bottom lash line, just so it doesn't look as harsh on top and then there's nothing underneath. Okay, so the brush I'm going to use is my E45 from Sigma brushes, and I'm going to use the Puta shade again. Funny name every single time I say it. Puta. Watching too much Queen of the South. You Puta. Doesn't that mean like whore in Spanish? I'm just going to run this along my bottom lash line just to give it a bit of like depth. When you do this as well, it makes your eyes look bigger as well. I'm not really bringing the eyeshadow all the way in here. I'm kind of mainly focusing on the outer corners, and then slowly we'll start to fade it in here so it kind of like disintegrates into nothing. Perfecto. Okay, so on my eyes I'm going to be using a black liquid liner. Just go on the top lash line. I'm going to use the NYX matte liquid liner. I have got a separate video on how I do liquid liner and how I stick on my lashes, so I will link that up here. But I'm just going to do like one eye just to show you quickly. So I just use my pinky finger and I rest it on my cheekbone, and I kind of tilt my head and I look down into a mirror. Don't do it when you look straight like this because you end up blinking and stuff and you're going to fuck it up, okay bitch? So tilt down so you can see your eyes all stretched. And then you go right on the inner corners, and I do small little dashes, and you want to go as close to the lash line as possible. And then when I go on the outer corners, I flip my hand back. So before I go like this, and now I'm going like this, okay? And then I go back on myself so that I can get right between my lashes, because sometimes the lashes like won't let your eyeliner brush get right up in there, you know. When I go a bit thicker, I go right on top of it. And as soon as you go on top, the brush naturally will just go a bit thicker, I find, because you're trying to fill up more space, right? So with the flick, what I do is I rest my pinky finger again and I go right on the bottom corner of my lash line, and I just flick up towards my eyebrow. Like that, and then now I'll go back on myself, but I don't start at the top here. I'll start midway, and you just literally join it up. The reason why I don't start at the top is because I want to keep this bit as skinny as possible. So if you start kind of halfway, it starts to make this bit look thicker, so then this bit will look really nice and thin and really tapered. And then it's just fill in this little triangle here, and I go back on myself and I make sure the lines are really smooth, just like that, nice and quick. So I'm going to quickly finish off this eyeliner and some lashes, and I'll be back. Okay guys, so I've got on my eyelashes. These are from House of Lashes and they're called Iconic Light. They also do a thicker version, but the Iconic Light is a bit more like wispy, so it's really pretty for looks like this where you don't want it to be too lash heavy, but you still want a bit of lash going on. And I really like the fact that they were like crisscrossed because they make your eyes a bit bigger. So we are going to finish this off with a lip. So inside of here, there was a lip product that was so pretty. I was like, yes, I gotta wear this. It's called Minty. mint tea, I don't know, girl. And it's a Dose of Colours liquid lipstick formula, which I love their formulas. And this is like a baby pink, and I've never done green with pink before, so let's try this. I'm gonna look like a little doll. I love the Dose of Colours liquid lipstick, but I find with the applicator it's a bit too fluffy, so you can't get like a precise line. It doesn't really matter with like nudie colours as much, but when you've got like a deep colour, you're trying to get it really crisp. It's really hard with this applicator. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Glamglow Glowsetter spray. Oh yeah, I can't believe I said that all in one go. It's a makeup setting spray. It literally smells like sweets, and I love the mist of it as well. It's a really, really fine mist. Can't even feel it on the skin. It's so fine. It's so fine, guys. It's so fine. I'm just going to quickly do my hair. And I'll be back. Alright guys, so that's it for this makeup tutorial. I hope you guys liked how it turned out. I really, really love this kind of mint green with these pretty lashes and the pink lips. A really nice, cute colour combination, don't you think? So if you guys enjoyed how this makeup look turned out, please make sure you give me a thumbs up and comment down below what else you want to see from me, what other colours, what other eyeshadow palettes you want me to do. And make sure you also follow me on all my other social media platforms. It's just xThuyl on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the bloopers, guys. I just don't want to get that stained on my hand, girls. So I'm wiping it on my pyjama. So I'm going to use a That sounds like I farted, but it was a chair, I promise. I do need to fart though, I'm not going to lie. I'm back and I'm better. Me trying to sing, but I can't sing. Break the camera screen, why don't you? Oh god, I picked my nose. I feel like Barbie right now. Asian persuasion. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Pop your shoulders, pop your shoulders. Shake it on down now. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Fa la la la. I feel like I'm in the club. Okay, bye now.